Hello and welcome to my page. I just want to say, don't ever give up. I know some days you may feel down, or you may feel that no one cares, or no one understands, or what's the use. I know I've been there. Don't give up. Some days it's harder than others. Some days you're more frustrated than other days, and some days you're just feeling just on top of the world. And some days you feel like the world is on top of you. I know I've been there. And I know um, how, if you keep feeling that way, if you don't let it go, you're going to get into depression. You're going to look at yourself as a failure. That Why even consider talking about what you have been going through or what you're going through? Why talk about it? What would change? I mean, who would even be considered to even think, saying, okay, I understand. You don't give up. I care. I understand. I know what it's like. I've had days where I just wanted to just stop, not tell of my journey, not tell of my testimony, the struggles, and what I've been going through. I want to just stop, want to give it up because I felt that I don't know if I'm helping anybody. And if I keep that mindset, if I keep that type of attitude, and if I keep thinking that way, I'm not going to help anybody because I will get on here with a sad story, woe is me, blah, 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 blah. I can't do that because I know how it feels to hurt, to be disappointed, to feel alone, lonely, sad. I know. Um, Try to, how you feel that life has thrown you bad hand. But we all go through things in our life to be a blessing, to be a help, to be an encourager, to help somebody. Our failures, our misunderstandings, our tears, our rejection, our thoughts can be a story, a testimony, a journey to help somebody. Don't always think that um, no one um, has ever been through what you're going through because somebody out there has been through it, going through it, and understand it. Um, there's going to be days where you don't want to do anything at all. You don't want no one to say anything to you. You don't want no one to be around you. You don't want to be around no one. You just want to be in by yourself and talk to yourself. You want to be where you can just cry and no one sees it, no one can hear it. You want to be in a position where let me let this out. There may be days where you want to scream, yell, look at yourself in the mirror and talk about yourself. Been there, done that, understand it. Excuse me. It's going, I just want to get on here and to encourage you and let you know that it's all going to work out. It's going to work out for the best. It's going to work out for your good. It's going to work out that you're going to be able to be free. You're going to be able to help somebody else. It's going to work out like you never even imagined it would work out. Just don't give up. And you may say, well, that's, easy for you to say. No, it's not easy for me to say because I've been there. Yes, I have. Want to just give up. say to myself, what's the use? You know, there's things that I say to myself every morning when I get up. First of all, I say good morning to the Lord. Good morning, Holy Spirit. Good morning, Jesus. Then I say, good morning, world. I'm going to have a great day today. I may be getting up, I may get up out my bed and, I'm hurting, I'm in pain, you know, but I'm going to get up. I'm not going to lay there because I know laying there, gives the enemy the opportunity to put all kind of, thoughts in your mind, failure in your mind. But get up every day with a desire to be happy. They say that the joy, the Bible said the joy of the Lord is your strength. Get up, if you have to start saying, Lord, I thank you, crying, do it. Lord, I praise you, crying, do it. Get up and look in the mirror and say, well, good morning, blessed woman. You're going to have an awesome day. It may be some hard words to come out, but do it. I've been there. I know some days is hard some days it's going to be hard for you to say good morning, beautiful. Are you going to have a great day or good morning, fabulous, gorgeous looking woman? Because you're going to always have that voice in the back of your mind saying, you ain't gorgeous. You ain't beautiful. What you got to be happy about? That's the enemy. That's that deceitful individual that wants you to feel that you're nothing. And, I thank my youngest daughter for, encouragement because, I let her know, I want to just stop. Um, some days I feel like just not um, even doing a podcast because I'm feeling, within myself, I'm not helping nobody. And that's the mistake all of us make. Um, we want to see everything. There's somebody I know I'm helping. There's a young lady I know I'm helping. And I'm going to continue. It's a fight because the enemy don't want me to help another young woman. The enemy don't want me to be an encourager, a lifter up. The enemy don't want me to continue this podcast, my YouTube channel. The enemy doesn't want me to continue to go live or continue to speak about anything. He wants me just to shut up. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give up what I feel in my spirit, in my heart, that the Lord told me to do. And I'm going to do that. Being a single parent, sometimes people put stipulations on, you being a single mother, what can you do, being a single, no, I'm an awesome single mother. And I know I am. I raise beautiful children, respectful children. And I did that with the help of the Lord. I didn't want no one else to raise my children because I knew they wouldn't raise my children the way I would raise them, the way I would talk to them, the way I would, make sure things go the right way, the way I would encourage them. This is my flesh. These are my children. They came out of me. I had them. Don't ever take anything out on anyone because of what you're going through, because you may hurt that person, but you're hurting yourself more because you're going to have to go back to that person and say, I am so sorry. And if a person who's been abused, you're talking to them, they'll understand, but if somebody hasn't been abused, they're not going to understand. They're going to say, I don't have anything to do with you going to talk to me like that. But a person who's been in an abusive relationship, a woman that's been in an abusive relationship, and you strike out or you say something negative or you say something hurtful, they understand it's coming from a deep hurt within you. It's coming from your past experience, what you went through, that you couldn't say to the abuser. So some days you might strike out. That's why I said that, I want to have the Zoom where we can get together and, women can express themselves, not be afraid to say what's on their heart, because that's not what my Zoom is going to be about. It's going to be about expressing yourself, speaking your truth, speaking your sadness, speaking whatever is bothering you. So another woman who's going through can listen and hear, or another woman who's been through understands and can give you an encouraging word. I want to always be that woman that will be a help, not be a hindrance to any other young woman. I always wanted to be able to minister to women, and I still do, and I always will. That is my calling, and I'm not going to let my calling go. And this is part of my calling, having my live stream or podcast or my Zoom, on the podcast where I can have an interview, with a woman. And if she doesn't want that to be no one to hear it, that's fine. It just be between me and her. And if she wants to express herself that someone else, can hear it, that's fine too. My podcasts are not for children, because there's going to be some explicit words that's going to be said. So, I understand if some words come out, cussing words come out, hateful words come out because of what you went through. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to understand you, because I want you to know that you have a safe place talking to me. You have a woman that understands and will do everything within her power when we're on Zoom or podcast having an interview to help you to feel comfortable, because it takes another woman who's been abused to help a woman that's being abused. It takes um, a woman who's been in an abusive relationship to help somebody that's getting out of one, and feeling down, or feeling that, you know, um, maybe if I go back, he will change, things will get better. It won't. Believe me, it won't. Um, he wants that control, and he don't want to let go of that control of you doing whatever he wants to you. He wants to keep that control. Don't want to give that control up. He don't want to say, okay, you could go. No. He ain't gonna say if you want to leave, you leave. I ain't gonna bother you no more. Oh no. An abuser will never ever say that. Never will an abuser say, you could go. I will never do anything against you. I won't hurt you, or not gonna say that. So don't ever think that I will judge you about anything you tell me about the abuse that you went through. No, I won't, because I know how you feel deep down inside. So don't give up. Don't. Whatever you got to do, stay connected to you. Don't give you up. When I say about don't give you up, don't start thinking, I don't want to live anymore. Why should I live and I'm being a don't go there. I've been there. I know, I know the thoughts. I know the rage that's in your mind saying that I just don't want to live anymore. Grasp hold of something, somebody, talk about it. Don't keep it to yourself. Talk about it. because you're not going to, if you do that, you leave hurt people behind, not understanding. If you have children, they're going to hurt the rest of their life because they're going to feel that it was them. You did this because they did something, or they were, they're going to think all kind of bad stuff. So before you go there, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. Don't give up. Don't give in. Stay connected within yourself. Get up and fight that feeling of depression. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. It's hard, but fight it. Like I said, when I used to talk, in first episode about baby steps, take baby steps, one step at a time. Work on that step. Work on that goal. Whatever the goal is, to help you work on that goal. Don't let that goal go until you have completed it. And then do another goal. It's like going upstairs. You can't take from the bottom step to the top step. No, you got to take step one by one. Step one, step two, step three, step four, step five. Don't miss none of the steps. Because if you miss the steps, you're going to fall down. You're going to step wrong and fall backwards. So take one step at a time. Complete that step. Once you complete that step, award yourself. But don't stop taking the steps. Don't stop walking up. Continue to walk up. Continue to walk that step of the you're in that tunnel. It's dark, but if you look straight ahead, you'll see a light. Continue to go towards that light. Continue to take them baby steps till you reach that light. And once you get to that light, say, I made it. And then say, now it's time for me to make sure some other young lady makes it too. I could tell her the steps, the journey, the testimony, the failure, the ups, the downs, the crying, the sadness, the bitterness that I went through. But I didn't let go. I kept going towards that light because I knew that light meant my healing and my deliverance. And I have to continue to go through. You're going to fall. How many days you're going to fall? But don't give up. As I always say, better days is coming, and they are. It's a healing process. You know, uh, when you have surgery and the doctor tell you, take it easy, you got to get healed. You have surgery, they didn't open you up, so you got to take it easy. So when you talk about your past, you're doing surgery, you're opening up. So you got to take time to get healed. And healing don't happen overnight. But if you keep going and talking and loving yourself, that's the biggest medicine. Love yourself. Love yourself. No matter what, love yourself. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on you. Stay connected to you. Reach out. Reach out to some other woman. Like I said, if you want to speak to me, you can email me at bmsdiva@gmail.com. We can have an interview. If you want to do a Zoom, I can give you the information for a Zoom. Whatever. We can have coffee time where we're on Zoom drinking coffee, talking, expressing, what we're going through or how we're feeling, what's happening, we can have that. I want to have a Zoom where it's not just me, but other women. We're coming together and we're talking. Other single women, we're coming together, we're talking. We're lifting one another up. We're encouraging one another. If you don't like coffee, tea, water, whatever, my Zoom is not a Zoom to talk about you, but it's to listen, lift you up, encourage you, and let you know that I understand. And remember, like I always say, God loves you and so do I. Have an awesome day. Be blessed. Don't give up. Your day is coming. Your victory is coming, is right in front of you. Go after it. Thank you for listening. Be blessed.